Hi guys, time to get the butter, or at least it would be if I was playing COD, but no, we're playing Halo and I suck at Halo. I say it proud. I'm not really. Yeah, okay, this is the first gameplay in Halo Reach, and as some of you will have picked up on my rather angry description in the last video that I posted, I'm not as ecstatic about the game as I was hoping. I said I'd go over that, and I'll get that out of the way now. This is Team Slayer. This is like the game mode that I least like, and this is probably the best game that I've had in it. I get a couple of nice double kills, and I get a triple kill and stuff, and it was just entertaining, so I thought you might guys like to watch it. But yeah, so straight off the bat, why Halo Reach has already chapped me off. Right, it's such a small thing and such a simple thing, and yet they knackered it right up. Basically, it's the playlist. In Halo 3 you had separate playlists for all the major game modes, but in Halo Reach they've dumped them all underneath Team Slayer. So if you want to play Team SWAT or Team Snipers or Slayer Pro, I don't even know if Slayer Pro was in Halo 3, I never saw it I don't think, but it's in Halo Reach, and that's not a bad game mode, I'll cover that in a second. But yeah, if you want to play any of the separate ones, what you have to do is join Team Slayer, and then out of the 8 players in the server, you get a choice of 4 options for the first round of voting. There's a nice double, sweet double. Yes, you can either vote for the first 3 options or 4th, which is none of the above, and then the second round of voting if you go for none of the above, which is another 3 options, and they're just random options. Now, first problem with it is if one player votes for each of the 3, whichever is the higher up on the list, i.e. on the top, you got 1, 2, 3 going down the list. If one player votes for each of them, the one on top gets, which is total bullshit. You know what I mean? That shouldn't work for a start like that. Second of all, because of the playlist that it's in, most noobs go for the Slayer modes, which means your Team SWAT players and Team Snipers get anal raped big time, because I've been playing pretty much non-stop since the morning it came out. I picked it up at midnight, went down, had a few games, saw that the playlist was screwed, and that chapped me right off, and I called it a night before I got too angry. I've then been playing pretty much exclusively, trying to get games of Team SWAT, and I've had 2 out of, I don't know, 30, 40 games online, 2 games of Team SWAT. And the whole reason I bought Halo Reach, yeah, you guessed it, for Team SWAT. So that royally pissed me off. Next major... Oh no, I was going to cover the difference in Slayer Pro. I don't know the difference, but for those of you that don't know what Team SWAT is anyway, I should explain that as well. Right, Team Slayer, you've got everything it's really newbie. You've got massive radar you can see down in the bottom left hand corner, and as soon as you get near an opponent, oh look, they appear on it. Grenades are just immense. They're like, take the COD 4 grenades, put 2 of them together, then grab a couple more, and then attach a bit of C4 to it, maybe a claymore, and then chuck it at someone, and that's about the grenade damage in Halo Reach. It's just ridiculous, okay? And that's Team Slayer basically. Team Slayer Pro. Oh, and you also have power weapons, which is just overly powered as well, and just the whole balance issue is a nightmare. In Pro mode, though, you get rid of the radar, which is a huge difference, and you also get a choice of changing up to the battle rifle. Watch this. Yeah, what a dipstick. That made me laugh when I was playing. Yeah, so instead of starting off with a gun that you can see at the minute, whatever that's called, the assault rifle, you start off with either the needler or the battle rifle, which is a much better option for the Slayer. I don't mind playing Slayer Pro. And Team SWAT is basically, you start out with a battle rifle, and instead of you having shields, it's just either, I think it's 3 body shots to kill or 1 headshot to kill. And basically that game mode is where all the people who are damn good at aiming play, because it's shoot first, kill them, or die basically. Pardon me, I got a bit of a hiccup there. I was trying to look at that fail grenade. Oh, here's a lovely little triple coming up. Watch this. 1, 2 commando lunges, 3 commando lunges. Yay! I should be on Sesame Street, shouldn't I? 1 heart, yeah. So Team SWAT is the game mode where if people can aim, they play, and Team Snipers is pretty much exactly the same. You got sniper rifles, everyone's got unlimited ammo, and you just go nuts. It's great practice. And I've only had 1 game at Team Snipers as well, ironically as well. So it's just been a real piss take with the grenade damage being overly powerful. I mean, the one resounding thing that everyone came away from the beta saying, and that's beta, not beta, you American tosspots, beta, everyone said the grenades were too powerful. Bungie's just basically turned around and go, well, fuck you, we don't care what you think, we're going to keep them the way they are. And they're stupid. And the playlists. I mean, how they can go backwards, because apparently before, when Halo 3 first came out, this is how they did it or something, without the vote system, but all the playlists were in 1 bit kind of thing, and then they separated them later. Well, why would you go back to a system that you improved upon and have gone backwards? It kind of seems a bit anal retentive. So yeah, the grenade damage and just the playlists have completely pissed me off entirely. Now is the major one. You can't leave a game. You join a game and say Team Slayer comes up, like the really newbie one, and I don't want to play that. Right, fine, I want to leave. No, you can't. You're now stuck in that lobby, even though the game hasn't started yet. Just because the voting's up, you can't leave that game. And if you do leave the game when the game starts, you leave more than, I think it's about 4 of them, then you get put on a list, which I'm now on, and then every time you then leave, you get a 20-minute ban, and you can't rejoin another game for 20 minutes. If you get booted for accidentally betraying people if you're on this list, that counts as a quit and you get a 20-minute ban. The game's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell these guys about trading standards, because if you join something, you have the right to leave it. I mean, there's no way you can force people into staying in a game they don't want to play, okay? And then penalising them because you forced them into something they don't want to do. That's like walking into a restaurant and going, these are your 3 choices. You must eat this, this or this, and if you don't, we shoot you in the face, yeah? It's just fucking stupid, okay? Someone needs to fucking tell these guys how just idiotic that is. I mean, it is fucking insane. So yeah, there's my rant. That's out of the way. My next video, I'll probably be focusing more on the gameplay. As you can see, the Zim works fine with it. It's a little bit sluggish, not quite the same as COD. But I hope you enjoyed it, and catch my next vid.